Welcome, everybody that's here and everyone listening on replay. Today, we are going to journey together to the lands of Atlantis. And this is a kingdom, a civilization, an experience, and also a collection, an ocean of memories that all of us, if not most of us, hold within our DNA, especially during this reincarnation here at this time, choosing to be human on earth here at this time. We are going through just another placement on the spiral of evolution from our time in Atlantis. And this is what usually happens, and maybe we can recognize it in this lifetime, whereby our souls seek a completion. And it could be, you could maybe recognize it in your childhood relations or your relationships with your parents or your friends or your partners. Whenever there is an experience that had an abrupt ending, a sudden ending, and internally we don't feel like we had closure, very naturally, very organically, our soul seeks a form of closure by repeating a somewhat similar experience. And as a collective, this is what humanity is going through right now at this time on Gaia. So immediately, just notice as you're breathing, perhaps the parts of your body that seems to be speaking to you. And if you can reach these areas of your body or area, go ahead and place your hand or hands right here, right in this space. Even if we don't consciously recall our memories and experiences during our lifetime in Atlantis, our soul remembers. And our soul speaks with us through the text or the medium of our body. So today in Journey, our body will be the akashic library in which we journey into this ancient futuristic civilization of Atlantis, remembering ourselves as Atlanteans. And right where you are, just notice how you're feeling in this present time. Know that you are safe, and know that you have the right to your safety and your comfort throughout the length of this journey together. So if ever anything feels triggering for you, or if it feels too much, you always have permission to pause, to come out of the journey, to open your eyes, or even to remove your headphones if necessary. And also reminding yourself that you are safe here. You are safe now. You are safe in this body. Whenever you are ready, go ahead and begin breathing specifically to your bones. So breathing to your bones, and it can start from anywhere. For me, I begin with the bones of my skull. From skull through to neck, and from neck down through my entire spinal column, all the way down to my coccyx, the very last bone. from the top of the spine, spreading through to the shoulders and shoulder girdles, down through the bones of my humerus, my upper arms, and then my forearms, the ulna and the radius, the wrist joints, the bones of the hands and fingers. And right here, what we are doing is enlivening the most ancient parts of us, our bones, to see if spontaneously anything bubbles up to surface. And from the middle of the top spine, extending your breath into the bones of your rib cages. Right side, left side. Just filling the cells of your bones with your breath. And then from your coccyx, from the sacral area, sending your breath to your sacrum, to your pelvis, your pubic bone. Very nice. And notice too if your breath has a color. If possibly you may be coloring the cells of your bones. And from your pelvis down your femurs, your thighs, and down your calf bones, your tibia, your fibula, and all the bones in your feet. We have about 25 of them on each foot. Very nice. Right here, I'm going to begin activating akasma, quantum energy. Breathe, continue breathing into your bones. And silently just say to yourself, or reciting to yourself 3 times. Welcome to the kingdom of Atlantis. Allowing this to reverberate in your body. Welcome to the kingdom of Atlantis. Welcome to the kingdom of Atlantis. Notice what colors are here. And there is no right and wrong, only the truth of your experience. So here, allow for yourself to rest deeper onto the support beneath you. Allow your bones to lay down in rest, for only in a receptive state will these stories, memories feel safe to bubble, to surface the surface of our consciousness. And as you are breathing, just notice if there is a direction to your breath, a directionality, whether it's from up to down or left to right or clockwise, anti-clockwise, the movements. Be with it for a moment. Iento a ierai oantanai ishiento kontai lienti ikierai oantanai oantanai oantanai. Bring your attention now to your sinus, where your nose and your nasal cavities are, and begin to visualize a clockwise direction of energy, opening the portal here from the center of your face. Continue breathing, but this time moving your breath in a clockwise direction, directing your breath to the center of your face, softening the rest of your body. Be here now. Yentanai, kierai, yentonoi, sientalai, allowing the movement of your breath to be like the stirring of soup. Nakierai, nakierai, the portal is opening. Yentonoi, kientalai, kientalai, kientalai. And widen the portal now to the whole of your head, even your throat, your shoulders, your higher heart, your thymus gland, your heart, and now your lower ribs, your diaphragm, your abdomen, your hips, your pelvis, and allowing the portal to open and expand, and it's spiraling even more through your thighs, your knees, your shins, your ankles, your feet, and feel here into a whirlpool. And you know exactly where your body is taking you to. I'm going to count us down together from 10 to 1. At 1, allow for your complete consciousness to slide through. Take a deep breath in, continue to breathe in a clockwise direction. 10, 9, 8, 7, Shiraya, Yentonoi Kiraya, 6. Notice if images or light codes are streaming in, allow. 5, 4, glyphs and sigils, 3, 2, and 1. Allow for yourself, knowing that you are very safe, to slide right down through this whirlpool. It's dark blue, and you are safe, you are safe, you are safe, and you land, and you find yourself right here in the ancient civilization of Atlantis. Take a deep breath in. Notice immediately what you see. Notice the glow all around you, and also notice how you feel. If there is a sense of excitement or curiosity, maybe fear or uncertainty, maybe familiarity, can you let yourself connect with all that's real and all that's here within you? Give yourself permission. Know that you are safe, and look down at your form, your body. Who are you? And what does your Atlantean avatar look like? Are you a creature of the ocean, of the land? Are you a humanoid? Are you a hybrid? Nothing is too wild here, so let your imagination play. And sometimes images take time to form. Give yourself time. And feel here in your human body if there is a sensation in the body that wants your attention. So we are existing in 2 dimensions. Now on Gaia and now in Atlantis. Feel the sensation of your body and allow for your Atlantean avatar to travel there in the kingdom of Atlantis. Now notice the landscape of where your body is bringing you, is guiding you. What do you see? Where are you? Take time to explore this mystical place. If you are over land or if you are underwater, notice the intricacies of the architecture and how it blends harmoniously with nature. And feel too how nature looks futuristic, kind of like the super trees at Gardens by the Bay. Notice the colors. And right here, as you are, your Atlantean guide approaches you. Tall being, whitish with a tinge or hue of blue, in a very long, almost silky but heavy blue drape. Your Atlantean guide introduces his name to you. Receive the name, and it could be possible that your Atlantean guide is androgynous, but having more of a male form. And notice if they are a hybrid. And ask your guide now, why is it crucial that I return to Atlantis now, at this season of my life? What have I come to retrieve or to remember? Why is it crucial that I return to Atlantis in this moment, in this season of my life? What have I come to remember or to retrieve? Let your guide speak to you, and recognize they may not speak to you in language. Feel its transmission from third eye to third eye, throat to throat. A deep blue indigo glass crystal in Andara, lodged where your pineal and pituitary glands are, receiving his message. Now let yourself decode the message, and just nodding to yourself in acknowledgement of his message. And right here, he wants to bring you somewhere, so along with him you go. He leads you into the central building of Atlantis. It is huge, towering, monumental. The architecture is so intricate, and you know it's both ancient and future at the same time. And he brings you right to the center of this building, and you find yourself in a circular library. Just levels and levels and levels. And the books are arranged in spirals. It spirals upwards. He leads you right to the center, whereby when you look up, you see the very tip of the building. And as you look up, you feel light, white light on your third eye. Right here, the ceiling in the center, right at the center of the building, begins to shine in white beaming light. A being begins to descend, and you feel his presence. Hermes Trismegistus, Atlantean king. Feel his presence. And your breathing begins to change. Now just breathe from the white light down to your coccyx through your whole spinal column. Exhale back up through your third eye. So inhale from third eye as you're gazing up, down to the top of your spine, down to the base of your spine, your coccyx, and back up through your third eye. Breathe deeply, slowly, deliberately as you're receiving the frequencies of his presence. Hermes Trismegistus continues to descend. The closer he comes to you, the stronger the energy, but know that you have complete control of this experience. If ever it feels too much for you, feel free to turn the dial of the experience down or up. And here you can see his feet, his blue cloak, his long pointy hat, white hair. Take an inhale. Exhale. Take a moment here. Notice how you're feeling in your spine. Receive. Just receive. And Hermes descends. He stands right before you. He places one hand, his right hand on his heart, his left hand on your heart as greeting. You do the same. Your right hand on your heart, your left hand over his hand on his heart. Breathe deeply here. Breathe and feel, receive his frequencies. Remember, if it's too strong, to dial it down. And he looks right into your eyes with a message for you. Let yourself receive. Let yourself receive. Yen tanai kirai, uan sakandalai, uan tanai, yen tunoi sien tanai, ieran dalai, ieran tanai, okuntai ikierai, yen tunoi sien dalai, sien tunoi kierai. Take an inhale. Exhale as you receive this message in your heart. Just allow for the essence of the message to coagulate in heart space, to bubble, to suspend, to be here in heart space. Feel the movement in your heart now. And also feel if any emotions are present. If any emotions are present. Nakieralai, isiento no kierai. And now he places both his hands on your crown. As he places both his hands on your crown, you feel light coats descending down from crown into your entire body. These light codes are here to support your remembrance of your experiences here in Atlantis. So give yourself permission to receive this light technology, and trust your braveness, your courage to remember. Trust that you can hold what you see. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Again, notice how you're feeling in your body. And right here, you feel the pull of a book that's right before you. Hermes removes his hands from your crown, and almost as though your feet are walking you, you make your way across to a brown book. It has scribes and drawings on the front, glyphs. You don't understand them, but your soul does. Your soul knows this language deeply. And they look somewhat like the Egyptian glyphs, but a little different, a little simpler, a little rounder. And you recognize it. This is a book that tells the tale of the relationship between Lemuria and Atlantis. Hold the book to your heart. Notice what you're feeling now in your heart space and in your body. What emotions are here? You needn't flip through the book to know what it's holding, the ancient wisdom. You are receiving it right now in heart space. So bring forth and trust your braveness in seeing what occurred and what happened between the kingdoms of Lemuria and Atlantis. Visualizing the imagery and allowing your emotions to guide you. And in this moment, just pause, almost like you're pausing at a page. the image or memory that you are at now, that is with you now. Bring yourself into it. So if time were linear, you are traveling back in time. But what you are doing right now actually is jumping dimensions. So you're jumping into the overlap of Lemuria and Atlantis. Where are you? Where are you? What is going on? Who are with you? And your soul already knows how this unfolds. But right here, as you carry the codes of remembrance of Atlantis, you have the power to do something different this time round, if you wish, if you so choose. So allow yourself to be present with what you're witnessing. And notice your role here. And take this moment now to right a wrong, if that is what is needed to be done. Whether it's through using your voice, whether it's through action, whether it's through making a different decision. With all that you know now, with the wisdom of your soul now. And witness that. Witness all of that unfolding now. A new course of action unfolding now, as though you're watching in time lapse. Nakieran tanay sien talay etien tai oan sanay kieran tanay oan tanay titierai tierai tierai. Notice how you feel in the body. Good. And now just ask Spirit to bring you to yet another moment in time, whereby again something different could be done. Take an inhale. The book knows where to bring you. Trusting that, trusting guidance of Spirit. Be there now. Notice the colors around you. Where are you? Underwater, over land? Who are you? Tierra lai siento no. And almost as though you are watching the scene of what's going on from a bird's eye view. Here, send energy, send quantum healing to all that you are witnessing. With the intention of harmony, of balance, of peace. Yento no ikierai, sientalai, sientalai, sinti ikierai, sinti yento no ikientaya, kientanai, sientalai, sientalai. Notice how the scene, the images begins to shift now. No antanai kierai. What are people doing differently now? Iyan to know what's happening to the planet now. Iyan kaai, iyan tai, ierai. How are you feeling in your body now? Shien to know kierai, kierai, iyan tanai. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. Now, attuning your attention back to the book. Ask the book to bring you to a time in which Earth, Gaia, feels the most intense, feels maybe the most out of balance, out of sync. And you're there now. This time you are land, you are earth. And just looking around and sensing what kind of earth are you, if you're a rock, pavement, seabed, soil. Notice how you're feeling in your body. And can you let yourself feel more? Freeing the emotions that are trapped here. Feel more. Tien tunoi kierai, shin tien talai, ien sakantai tierai, oan sien tanai kierai, oan tien tunoi sien talai, sien talai, sien talai. Ien tunoi kierai, ien tunoi kiera, antanai, 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 antanai. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and this time just breathe into your belly and out from belly. Big breath into belly, big breath out from belly. Feel and feel completely. Feel what Earth is feeling at this moment of time, this moment in time. And you are doing so much by giving yourself permission to feel, maybe even to express emotions. You are doing so much. The healing is truly in the feeling. Nayarai, shientalai, kierai, natien, tanai, sientai, ierai, ierai, shantanai, shantanai, shantanayan. Here is a being of consciousness in Atlantis, Atlantean earth, Atlantean soil, Atlantean rock. Can you feel the consciousness of Lemuria merging in with you? And this time it feels like a perfect fit of divine masculine, divine feminine, harmonious. Ien tonoi kierai, sientanai, ien tonoi sientalai, sientalai, sientalai. Like a hug. Continue breathing into this. As you sense into the book that you're holding, somehow the energy of the book feels different. It emanates a different glow. Visualize a lime green glow, bright neon lime green, emanating from the pages of the book. And you recognize that through feeling, you have rewritten your history. Take a breath with the book, and you feel the energy of gratitude from the book emanating into your heart. Let your heart be full and overflowing with gratitude as you slide the book back in the slot. Notice immediately as you do that the green glow spreads to the other books on its level and also on the shelves above it and the shelves beneath it. Something is occurring here. And the next thing you know, the green glow spreads to every single shelf and every single book. Hermes calls you back to the center of the library. And you stand right at the spot where you were at before. And you recognize the feeling. It's a stargate. Feel into the energy of the stargates around you and towering over you. And here, in this moment, you recognize and you witness every single book in the library, every single of the thousands and thousands and thousands of books glowing lime green. Feel into what lime green means to you. What do you think of? What do you feel when you presence yourself with lime green? Notice how you feel now in your body. Feel for energy, energetic release now. As you're standing within the Stargate structure, 6 Pleiadian beings descend from the same white portal that Hermes Trismegistus descended from, and they surround you, forming the formation of the Metatron cube. 6 angles around you, and these beings, the Pleiadians, they are white, tall, blonde, blue eyes, white robes, and they have both hands, palms facing you. So let yourself receive from all 6 of them as you are standing in the middle, the center of the Stargate structure. Feel into renewal now of the massive work that you have done, not just for you, not just for Atlantis, but also for the beings of Lemuria and the civilizations to come. Natientalai kierai shientono ientalai. Let yourself simply receive now. Nothing to do, just receive, be in the Stargate. Feel in your body and breathe fully from feet through crown, from crown down to feet. The more you breathe in this way, you allow more and more of the healing frequencies to flow in. Wider and wider and wider spans your auric field. Take an inhale through your mouth, exhale. And the Stargate structure slowly begins to dissolve, still very much present in the etheric fields. But you know right now it's what with you, it's done. You are the Stargate structure. You are the Stargate. The 6 Pleiadian beings, they ascend up through the same portal in which they entered. You watch them leave and float on up through to the night skies, glistening like stars. And right here, Hermes has a message for you. Receive the message once more. This time, the message is specific about your mission on Earth at this time. Let yourself receive the message without second guessing. Let yourself fully receive. Nakantaan talay isyen tanay, o anta akantai itierai, o shinki ien tono isyen talay itierai, o antai kiki kierai, o antinien tono isyen talay sien talay, o tien tanay kierai, na itien tono isyen takai. Feel the message in your body now, the essence of this wisdom, this deep inner knowing in your body now. Notice if there is an energetic release. Allow for more. Hermes bids you farewell, and he begins to ascend up through the same portal in which he descended, and the portal closes. You look around the library, and the books are no longer glowing, but there is a different frequency and energy of the library now. It feels a little lighter, brighter. Your guide leads you out from the library and brings you to your favorite place in Atlantis. It's a little garden temple, and it's where you frequented ever since you were an Atlantean child. This is your place of solace, respite, meditation. And as you approach, you realize nothing has changed from what you remembered. Take in the details now as you are remembering more and more and more of this garden. Take in the details fully. And go right to your favorite spot. You know exactly where it is. And let yourself sit cross-legged or curl up in fetal, or lie down on your back. Look up. What do you see? And here you practice a very ancient breath pattern that you used to do a lot of. And this was to support the activation of your third eye, the technology of your clairvoyance. Inhaling into your pelvis from earth, exhaling up into your third eye. Inhaling from earth, drawing earth's energy into your pelvis. Exhale up into your third eye. Inhale from earth. Exhale up into your third eye. Repeat this breath pattern. Feel the sensations of your third eye and along the pathway of your heart, higher heart, and throat. With every breath in, your belly expands, gathering energy from Gaia. With every breath out, your belly pulls in as you draw the energy up into your third eye. As you continue this breath pattern, you begin to see the parallels of the life you remember in Atlantis and the life that you are living right now on Earth in 2023. Witness the parallels of your Atlantean being and your human self. Witness the parallels of what's going on in the world. Witness the parallels of your code of ethics, morals. You begin to understand why it was today, the day that you are experiencing this, that you chose to be here, that your soul chose to be here, receiving this wisdom, insights, memories. Allow for yourself to connect with a crossroad that you may be in right now. This or that, this path, that path. And knowing what you know now, which is the path that your soul is yearning for you to take, to walk. You can almost feel your soul pulling your body in this direction. Can you follow? Just for the sake of this experience, follow. Walk the path. With every step, notice how you feel on this path of your soul-led journey. Notice how you feel in your body, and how your mind is expanding by the moments. Like you are remembering just how intelligent you are. And also feel in your guts, your solar plexus, a huge pulsating glow of what it feels like to walk your path of truth. How it feels in the body to walk your path of truth. With every step in this direction, you are reclaiming your power more and more and more. Reclaiming your power. Embrace this merging of your Atlantean self with your human self. Embrace this merging of Atlantean and human. Recognize that you were right all along. There is so much more than meets the eye in this world that we have been brought up in. So much more than meets the eye. Take it in, take it all in. Natieraya shienta cantalai, iento noi sierai, sierai, sierai. Uantanai, uantanai, uantanai. Notice how you're feeling in your body. Nakierai, nakierai, nakierai. Iento noi sientalai, sientalai, sientalai. And recognize that there is no final destination. It's all about the journey and how you feel on the journey. There isn't a final destination, and because there isn't a final destination, time doesn't matter. Whether you get there quickly or slowly, 1 year or in 50 years, 80 years time. Because there is no destination. But it's really how you are experiencing the journey. This journey of truth, of power, this journey of purpose, of abundance. So feel in your body how you're feeling and what you're experiencing on this path. Opening your horizons to more and more and more possibilities. Letting your mind expand, knowing that when the mind expands, it cannot return to its original shape. You cannot unknow what you now know. Return to the sacred breath of breathing up to your third eye. And you know now, you feel that your third eye, your pituitary gland, pineal gland, mammillary bodies completely activated. Acknowledge this about yourself. Your gift of clairvoyance fully online. So immediately asking, where do I need to be now in the kingdom of Atlantis? Where do I need to be now? And let yourself be transported there. Notice what you notice. The vision, the people, the place. What's happening? And you needn't do anything, but simply emanate your frequency, the frequency of your truth, your authenticity. Feel yourself emanating your authentic signature vibration. Deep breaths. Inhaling into your center, your solar plexus, the center of your power. Exhaling out in all directions, spreading this frequency, allowing it to travel far and wide. And notice what seems to be shifting in the environment. What seems to be shifting right now? What's happening differently? Tienta kantalay, sientanay, tieray. what's going on, what's changing. Notice for spasms of energetic release. In this moment, take an inhale, exhale. Bring your consciousness back down into earth. Receive Earth's frequency. As your consciousness merges with that of Gaia, of Earth at the time of Atlantis, how are you feeling now? Especially after witnessing what you witnessed, with you emanating your authentic frequency. Feel into how Gaia feels. Feel into how Gaia feels. And let yourself feel even more, even deeper, completing this cycle of all emotions, all energies that have been lodged in here, maybe even feeling trapped. Allow them to be free. Allow them to pass through. You needn't make sense of anything. Simply allow all that it is that you're feeling. Allow for completion through feeling fully. Beautiful. And in this moment, unmerge your consciousness with that of Gaia. Bring yourself now to the rulers of Atlantis. Almost as though you were an invisible presence in their space. And feel here within yourself for anything that may feel misaligned to you. Whether it is excess, whether it's simply, completely, outright blindsiding manipulation, jealousy or greed, hunger to overpower. Can you let yourself feel everything, trusting the container of your vessel to hold you through all of this? Deep breaths as you allow for yourself to feel all it is that you're feeling. Trust your imagination. And nothing you need do but continue to breathe and emanate your frequency of truth. And underneath your frequency of truth, connect here with the palpable consciousness of source of love. Of love, of love, of love. Allowing your frequency to rest upon that of love. And like a double lotus, one on top of the other, emanate your frequency, your vibration into the room, into the beings in the room. Feel now in your lower brain, feel into your lower brain, a cleansing, a purifying, a renewal, a renewal. Breathe deeply. And if there is a message that you desire to send to these beings in the room, and you allow yourself to express, whether through words or through frequency, let your truth be expressed. Feel your truth vibrating in your words, your frequency. And feel your power, using your power for good. Nakierai shintiento noi sientalai, o antanai kierai, iento noi sientalai. Siente ekierai, ekierai, ekierai. Notice what is different now, what seems to have shifted now. Feel the energy of the room. Feel into the consciousness of each being in the room. And allow yourself to be a bit more passive, or you simply emanate the frequency of you. The old energies have fallen away, transmuted. Now you, together with Hermes, feel into the spirit of Hermes, even if it's not the physical being. Feel into the spirit of the 6 Pleiadians. Together the 8 of you surround the room in an 8-angled figure, and holding space for the rulers of Atlantis to remember their pure essence. Their pure essence. Nakierai shinti itierai, uantanai kierai, laiento noi sientalai, anna akantai itierai, uansi kieran tanai, latiento noi sientai, akantai asintiento noi sierai. Something is stirring. Feel into this in your body. Ientanai kieran talai. Feel the stirring in your Atlantean body and your human form. Atsikian tanai antanai antanai. Sikian tanai. Beautiful. Almost there. We are almost complete. 86%. Anta akantalai, holding space. Aya tiento noi sierai, sierai, sierai. Iento okontai, 87%. Itierai, iento noi sientanai, 88%. Oantalai, feel into the consciousness of Atlantis now. Ikierai, iento noi sien kai. Ikierai, ikiento noi sientalai, sientanai, tierai. Oan sakantai, ierai, iento noi sientai, akantalai. 89% uansai tienton tanai oanta akantai ierai shientolo ikierai shantanai wanta hakantai 95% natiento uanta 96, 97, 98, 99, 100%. Take an inhale. Exhale. Your work here is done. Complete. Hermes and the 6 Pleiadians, they dissipate. You feel them, their consciousness in you, their support in you. And just sense now into the consciousness of the Atlantean rulers, the king and his consorts. Also his messenger, Tangka'ai, and feel into a renewal of their intention. Feel into a renewal of their use of their intelligence for good, in alignment with their pure essence. Feel into truth now. Likewise, feel into your extreme intelligence in your alignment of truth. I'm going to count very slowly all of us back from Atlantis to our earth body, earth avatar. But before we leave, let's make a pit stop at your home, your town, your village, your precinct, district in this area, in this kingdom of Atlantis. You are there in an instant. And the community celebrates you, your arrival, and also the big changes that you have brought. To the civilization of Atlantis, the consciousness of Atlantis, through your visit, Dreamtime or not. The work you did is real. It doesn't get more real than this. You know this in your soul. So let yourself be celebrated and acknowledged. An elderly couple come towards you. It's your mom, your dad. They embrace you and let yourself be hugged. Breathe in the hug as you hug them back. And recognize who are they in this lifetime. In this lifetime, in your human avatar, who is your Atlantean mom? Who is your Atlantean dad? trust your instinct, you know. And as you look around the collective, you sense into familiar souls, your best friends, your neighbors, your siblings. These are the people you spent your life with in Atlantis. So just recognize as you look at their faces and sense into their souls. Who are here with you, who has also reincarnated with you to be here on Gaia at this time. Maybe your family, your birth biological family, or maybe your soul tribe, maybe your colleagues or your bosses, maybe your children, maybe your partners and ex-partners. Maybe people whom you're no longer in contact with, but they definitely stirred something in you, impacted you. And you realize that you never really separated from them, nor are you going to now. You realize that Atlantis is a state of consciousness. And all you need to do is to presence yourself to the Atlantean state of mind, golden age of Atlantis, which you personally have supported in restoring. So this civilization continues. It doesn't self-destruct. It doesn't bring itself to its demise. You rewrote history. Bathe in that now as I count us up, saying see you soon, see you shortly, to this community, for you know they are here with you here on Gaia at this time, where humanity is on its position of the spiral at a crossroad. Go left or right. You bring the consciousness of your experience back into this lifetime, and as you do that, you inspire the remembrance, the awakening of your fellow Atlantean family. Those who are semi-awake, and those who are still in slumber. Your remembering illuminates a truth in them that already exists. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Counting us up from 1 to 10. At 10, feel your consciousness completely returned to your body. Allow your breath to move in an anti-clockwise direction, the opposite way from which we came down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Faster and faster. You arrive. You're here. 7, 8, 9, 10. You land. You land on your bed where you are at. Breathe. Sigh. Wriggle your toes, your fingers. Squeeze your eyelids. And if you desire, take a stretch, reaching your hands over your head. Stretching. There is nothing for you to do here except rest some more, journal, integrate. I will not be asking for us to share just because we are still in dream states. But I would really love to hear your experience. So when you finally emerge from dream state or in the next few days, if you desire, please write to me. And share with me what it is that you saw, where you went, how you felt, because your remembering supports even more of my remembering. I will collect this remembering, and I will send the playback shortly once it's been uploaded. So I do encourage for you to take this journey again and again and again, because each time you go on this trip, you will realize there is more and more and more to uncover, to discover, and to remember. So I will leave us all here right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for allowing me to be your guide and trusting me to bring you to this kingdom, civilization of Atlantis. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Okay,